good morning to you.
Happy St.
Happy
Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, you know what? I had another one of them funky dreams last night.
Are we going to talk about funky dreams again today?
We are, because last night I dreamed I ate a 10-pound marshmallow.
First of all, marshmallows are very light. They don't weigh a lot.
Yeah.
So for it to be a 10-pound marshmallow, it had to be like as big as this room.
No, it was huge. But the weird thing is when I woke up, one of my pillows was missing. I got to find my pillow.
It probably fell behind the bed. I woke up last night to go to the bathroom, and your dog was laying on top of your head with his little face laying right here on your forehead. It's like you look like one of those.
Here's a hat.
One of those hunters that they kill the wolf or whatever and make a cape out of
Daniel Boone.
That's what it looked like.
And Baby Enzo's my hat.
That's what it looked like. I was like, look at those two over there. That's the most ridiculous thing I think I've ever seen.
A lot of times I go to sleep, his head's right there on my shoulder if I'm laying on my back. It got his little face right there.
Well, I was on ear patrol this morning.
Ear patrol.
I was on ear patrol. I had to go around and fix ears. Do you need your ear fixed?
Maybe.
I can get some needle and thread and fix your ear too.
I think I need my ear trimmed. I think there's some hair growing on it.
So I had to fix the cow ear and the pig ear and Frankenstein's ear. And Ringo was so excited to have those toys back.
He's so excited. He's down here chewing on Enzo's ear right now. Oh, there he goes. He just took off.
So we want to welcome everyone in. We know a lot of people were over there watching Eddie. Chet was watching Eddie as well.
Yeah.
Boys, come on.
Eddie's kicking us off at 7:30, then us at 8, and don't forget 8:30, See Me Traveling with Kurt and Marsha.
It's becoming a pretty good morning roundup, isn't it?
I know, right?
I think it keeps everybody awake and moving and drinking some coffee.
I went and got a Monster this morning. Everybody was talking about coffee over there. I don't drink coffee. So I said, you know what? I'll go have a Monster. I haven't had one in a couple of weeks.
I don't know what's going on back there, but Ringo is obviously teasing Enzo because he can't get on the couch. So we're going to say good morning to everyone that's in the chat, everyone that's joining us from Facebook. We have the Gaylords. Good morning, Gaylords.
Good morning to you, John.
And the Z Show.
Z-Man.
And from way down under.
Way down under.
The Down Under Cruisers.
That's right. Hey, Sean, what's going on? I know it's like 10 or almost 11 o'clock at night down there.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you scoot over a little bit? That way people can enjoy them back there being goofy.
Oh, y'all want to see the dogs? Yeah.
And good morning to Law Jones. Law Jones brings us our quote of the day.
And this time it's an Irish proverb. That's right. It's going to fit in with St. Patty's Day quite well. It is a good laugh and a long sleep are the two best cures for anything.
Are you sure that's an Irish accent?
I don't know. I'm not Irish.
It really didn't sound much like an Irish accent to me.
Well, it's the best I could do, you know.
So now Baby Enzo is going to tease Ringo with the squeaky toy.
It's that kind of day around here. Hey, Laura Jones, thanks for that great St. Patrick's Day thing right there. I'm just glad he didn't throw a limerick up there.
And good morning to Ocean Travel.
Good morning, Bruce and Cindy.
What's up, Bruce?
I was burping and talking at the same time.
Burping and talking at the same time. Well, and the Gaylords put up the link for the Friday Raid Parade today. Make sure you join the Raid Parade. Check out everything that's going on over there. I don't even know what's going on over there. I didn't get anything up for the Raid Parade because I'm slow. And good morning to J&S Adventures.
Good morning to you, Jeremy and Cheryl.
Let's see. And what don't you tell us about our topic for today while I look?
We got more of those wonderful vocabulary words. And one of them that's coming up this morning, I think it's like the third one down the list, is that Norovirus that you saw in the thumbnail. Who wants to talk about that?
I saw the thumbnail and I'm like, the Norovirus? We're really going to talk about the Norovirus?
Well, I had to pick a word. See, I have to look for a photograph that we have that might fit in a vocabulary word. When I saw that picture of that nasty buffet, I was like, you know what?
And you know where that picture was taken at, right?
I do. It was taken at Princess K.
It was taken at Princess K. And there were so many flies that day. We did not. The buffet.
We didn't eat that.
It looked so gross to us. I couldn't even describe it. And so when he put that picture up there and talking about the Norovirus, I'm like, you're not going to think, people are going to think that we got Norovirus.
So hang tight, and we're going to talk about Norovirus, but we're still in alphabetical order. So we're going to start off with a very pleasant one this morning with Mexican Riviera. That's right. Mexican Riviera refers to that string of popular cruise ports along Mexico's Pacific coast, including Cabo San Lucas, Mazatlan, Puerto Vallarta, and Acapulco. And guess where TNT's Adventures to Sea is this morning?
Cabo.
That's right. They headed down to Cabo. So, hey, TNT, if you're watching this on #replay, you're at the Mexican Riviera.
There you go. And we want to say good morning to Cruising is Fun Anytime.
Hey, Cheryl, good morning to you.
And On Deck with CB.
On Deck with CB, good morning from Key West, they say, listening while getting ready to get off the ship. They're on a, you know what? You're on a cruise. You get a squeaky this morning for that. Go have fun out there in Key West. Go over there and get you one of them. What's that thing there? The sandwich with the lobster in it? Lobster roll. Get you a lobster roll. There's a squeaky for you.
The sad thing is they're getting off the ship.
But then they're going to get back on the ship.
And good morning to Bone Tired Travelers.
Good morning to you, Bone Tired.
And the Gaylords say,
it must be something you are eating or not eating.
Yeah, there you go, right?
Indeed it is.
And good morning to Kathy Mills.
Hey, Kathy, good morning to you.
Let's see. What is Cruising is Funny Time?
Yes, I did a pop-up live talking about your live stream yesterday. I wanted to know what time that was. I'm just going to have to go check it out. Y'all get over to Cruising is Fun Anytime and see what in the world happened yesterday on her live show.
Obviously, she talked about us and how goofy this morning show was. We got so many comments on people. No one has a sugar mama out there, but everybody wants one.
Everybody wants one.
There was a long list of people that wanted a sugar mama.
We need to start a sugar mama vlog page. And that way... if there's any there, they can sign up for it, and you can go in there and pick each other. How about that?
Let's see. And here's Law Jones.
Got commercials today after 2 days without.
Oh.
Well, we had a furniture commercial going on over here.
Yeah. So. And good morning to Eddie Lugo.
Hey, Eddie, yo to you. Eddie had his first cup of coffee over there on his show. I'm sure right now he's having his second cup of coffee.
Yeah, about that.
And Sharon Rowland, good morning to you. Woo-hoo-hoo. Good morning, Sharon. And Keisha, hey, Keisha, she says it's the happiest Friday at Sea Lake Journeys from the Carnival Sunshine. It's her last sea day. She'll be home tomorrow. Keisha, we've been missing you. But hey, we're so glad that you're on a cruise ship, though. You get the squeaky this morning, too. And have fun on that last sea day, and we'll see you when you get back.
Mm-hmm. And good morning to Bamanola.
Bamanola, good morning to you.
And good morning to Lisa's Adventures in Cruising.
Hey, Lisa, or should she say Happy Friday?
I know.
Happy Friday.
Wish it was a week of Fridays.
Happy St. Patrick's Friday. And that is supposed to be a 3-leaf clover right there, y'all. I know it looks like an amoeba or something like that, but
isn't it a 4-leaf clover? That's lucky, not 3-leaf clover.
Well, I wasn't very lucky when I drew. I mean, look at it. Look at that thing.
Read Sharon Rowland's comment here.
We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. And that's a quote from Aristotle.
How about that?
Ancient Greek philosopher.
Mm-hmm.
We are what we repeatedly do. Well, I repeatedly go to the refrigerator a lot around here, and it's showing up. I am looking like a refrigerator more and more every day.
Okay, so the Gaylords put up the link for that pop-up live. So you'll have to click on it over there and put it in another tab, but then you'll have to stop it from playing so that he can watch that after we get done. And good morning to the foodie. There you go. He's got it now. Good morning to the Foodie Vacations.
Foodie Vacations. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning. And Eddie says, Eddie's like a lot of people. If they don't need a sugar mama, they already got their sugar mamas. We heard that from several people yesterday.
That's our question for today then. Can you have too many sugar mamas?
No, you cannot. No, you cannot have too many sugar mamas.
Yeah, you got a sugar mama that takes you on the Princess Cruises. You got another one that likes to go on Royal Caribbean. Yeah. And you got another one that likes to go on Carnival.
And then you got a sugar mama that really don't like to go anywhere, but likes to pay for you to enjoy things.
Yeah, just because they want you to come back and make videos about it.
And good morning to the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla.
They say Happy Friday, guys. Oh, yeah. And let the shenanigans begin.
There's shenanigans on this channel?
There's shenanigans everywhere. All these channels.
Here's J&S.
Where's the application for Sugar Mama? please post the link. Okay, the Gaylords, John is going to get right on that for you. He has been a fantastic moderator. He is really kicking butt here this morning. He was doing it awesome on Eddie, and he's just continuing the job over here. Has nothing to do with that 24-ounce cup of coffee that he drank over on Eddie's show.
24-ounce cup of coffee?
Yes, his first cup of coffee was 24 ounces. Oh my God. He says he drinks a bigger cup when he's on a cruise.
And so this is just throwing it out there for any of you that want to email me some information. Mm-hmm. I am looking for a website that's very affordable without a minimum that I can buy some custom tumblers from.
Custom tumbler?
Yes. I only want like maybe 2 dozen. So I don't want, 100 or anything like that. And I want them very reasonably priced. So if anybody that's out there that knows that, send me an email and give me that link to sealegjourneys@gmail.com.
sealegjourneys@gmail.com.
There you go.
How about that?
So here's the Gaylords.
Don't know about Sugar Mama, but maybe Sugar-Free Mama. Sugar-free, gluten-free, carb-free Mama.
So Eddie Lugo says go to Amazon. Okay, so what's the word you got?
Okay, another one is Michelin, that Michelin star. The ship that we're going to Alaska on, the Majestic Princess, they have a Chinese restaurant. It's the only one in the whole Princess fleet that has a Chinese restaurant. Mm-hmm. That's a regular, you gotta pay for it as you go. Okay, it's not a free one, it's specialty dining, but they have a Michelin star chef that runs that thing. Ooh. And so I said, what does a Michelin star mean? Well, luckily it's in my vocabulary words here. The Michelin star is a hallmark of fine dining and top-tier restaurants based on the Michelin Red Guide, the oldest European hotel and restaurant reference guide, which awards Michelin stars for excellence to select establishments. So we're going to eat at a Michelin star restaurant on the Majestic Princess. It's called Harmony by Richard Chen.
That's really pretty cool.
Yes. How about that?
I mean, I knew that a Michelin star chef meant, high tier, but I didn't know all that.
Well, this chef that's working for Princess over here on this restaurant, he was the first Chinese restaurant in North America to get a Michelin star.
Wow. And that is one thing that we are definitely going to film when we're on that ship. Yes. Is that specialty dining restaurant.
Because we're going to make sure there's 2 places we're going to film on that ship that people really don't have any video of, and that's one of them. So stay tuned for that.
And we're actually going to be having 2 cameras so that we can maybe so many times we get footage that we can't use because for whatever reason. So we are stepping up our game. Alaska is the first cruise that we're actually truly going to be. So we use 2 cameras a lot, but not simultaneously. Usually we take 2 cameras and Chet will be like, he's going to film this because it's on the tripod and I'll go film something else. We're going to try something different. We're actually going to film everything with 2 cameras and see if we can get some much, much better footage between the 2 cameras. Slicing them babies together.
Okay.
Here's J&S.
I thought it was eating at a tire shop. Thanks for clarifying. You got a squeaky front, Jeremy.
Yeah, because those Michelin tires, they're a little hard to chew up.
Oh,
right?
Let me tell you what. That's why I had to go to the dentist this week. I was eating those Michelins.
And Down Under Cruisers is saying he's sorry he can't stay, you guys. It's bedtime for him because he is on the other side of the world.
Yeah, it's past 11 o'clock at night now. He's heading toward midnight now.
Yeah.
And in 45 minutes, he'll be already on, what's tomorrow? Saturday. He'll be on Saturday here. So
night, sleep tight.
Don't let whatever it is y'all got down there bite.
Got a lot of stuff down there that can bite.
Yeah, everything down in Australia wants to kill you. So how about mustard drill, mustard station?
We all know what that is.
Are we familiar with that? Everybody know what that is? That's where you got to go and say, hey, this is where I got to go in case of an emergency. And this is where I'm going to bring my life jacket to so I can get on the boat and they're going to take me there.
I want to mention something about that too. And this was a conversation we had on the last cruise that we were on with a first-time cruiser.
Oh, yeah.
So they had done the muster station drill. It was a couple ladies just sitting there chit-chatting. And they had done their muster station drill. And they were like, so we get that in case of emergency, we're supposed to go there. But what if I forget how to get there? And I said, well, that's easy. You go to your room and you get your life jacket. And if you look, most of the time it's on like where the baseboard in the house would be. There are little signs there at the stairwells to tell you go this way or go that way to your muster station drill or to your mustard station. So if you've never actually had to go to your muster station in an emergency situation, you really need to make yourself aware of where the muster station directional signs are, because they're always there. Yeah. They're actually part of the decor of the ship. And a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people, they just ignore that. I did my muster station drill. I'm good. But do you really know how to get to your, and there was another family that I saw on Instagram somewhere. She had a little clip, and she has to be a homeschooled mom, because this is what homeschooled moms do. They were on a sea day, and she told the children that they were going to have an evacuation from the ship. They had to get to the room, get their life jacket, and get to their muster station. And she had this short little video, and her kids were like, I don't know, the youngest one was maybe 9, the oldest one was maybe 12. And she videoed them going to, and they were talking about, look, there's the sign, we have to go this way, look. And I was very, very impressed. That mom took advantage of that learning situation, which most of us just ignore.
How about that? Yep, you gotta take those times to teach them youngins and the adults too, how to get there, where to get there, and know all that stuff.
So Law Jones says, so there is a map on your life jacket? No, not on your life jacket.
No, it's all around the ship.
All around the ship.
If you look up, you'll see, like if your muster station's B, you'll see B, and they'll have an arrow pointing straight ahead and A pointing to the left.
Right.
So if you're A, you want to go left, and if you're B, you keep going that way.
Right.
And if you don't see your letter, you're in the totally wrong place.
Well, the whole point is you're supposed to go to your cabin and get your life jacket. From your cabin, the direction is going to take you to the appropriate.
And the muster station will be on your sign and sell card. It'll tell you your muster station's this. And on the back of your door in your cabin, it'll tell you your muster station place is this. So the signage is there for you.
But I thought that was great that mom was teaching those kids, because those kids are going to cruise for the rest of their life, traveling as children. Cruising is going to become part of their life as adults.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm sure.
What if it ain't?
I'm sure it's going to be.
Hey, okay, now we're on to your favorite, the word of the day. The word was on the thumbnail, that Norovirus. Have you ever heard of Norovirus?
So Norovirus, that you get that from people
not washing their hands.
Yep.
Nasty people.
Nasty people.
You've seen them. You've seen them everywhere.
We know that none of you are one of those people.
Oh, don't even get me started on nasty people. Norovirus is the most common cause of virogastroenteritis in humans, causing vomiting and diarrhea. To avoid it, wash your hands often. People, that means more than once a week. It means more than once a day. That means wash your hands.
That was one thing that I missed from the C word when we started traveling again. There were employees standing there at the buffet insisting you could not get past them if you did not wash your hands. Yep. And the washing stations are still there. But the last time we were on a cruise ship, I didn't see anybody using them. Very few.
We used them, and occasionally somebody would stop. But a lot of times they'd zoop right past us.
Yep. But the washing stations are still there for people to use.
Oh, yes. They were there before it.
And I want to just throw this out. Hand sanitizer does not take the place of washing your hands.
No, it does not. It's an addition to, not a replacement of.
Right.
So anyway, use that antiseptic gel after you wash your hands. It's available all around the ship, everywhere. Norovirus gets wide coverage in the media when an outbreak occurs on a cruise ship. Though the Centers of Disease Control, that beloved CDC we all know, points out that your chances of coming down with norovirus are much greater on land. Much greater on land. You are much safer from getting norovirus on a ship than you are on land eating somewhere.
Well, and that's just because we'll just make up a restaurant, okay? It's the Couch Buffet restaurant. And there's a lot of people that get what they call it food poisoning. And most of the time it's not food poisoning. Most of the time it is norovirus.
Yep.
Yep. And Sharon Rowland says, Chuck, come on, get on with the nasty people.
Get started on those nasty people. Give that hand slapper thing over there. This is what they get. Go wash your hands. You just came out of the stall and you're walking right out the door. Really?
Here we go. Read these.
Law Jones says maybe there should be a black light that shows what you missed before you touch the. Yeah, a row of black lights, and as your hand passes under it, if it's glowing, everybody goes, and an alarm goes off. I didn't wash my hands. I better go wash my hands. That's an awesome idea, Laura Jones. I love it.
That is an awesome idea. I love that idea.
Especially with the siren. You stick your hand under there. If the black light sees something.
And there are plenty of people agreeing with Law Jones. Yeah. And good morning to the astute tourist.
Good morning to you, Jimmy.
So we gotta get a little more lighthearted here.
Okay, yeah, we'll go into something else. How about an ocean view cabin?
Ocean view cabin.
That's a cabin with a window that looks out at the ocean, but it don't have a balcony and the window don't usually open or nothing.
Why don't you give us a word we don't know?
Okay, onboard credit. Do you know the word onboard credit?
I love me some onboard credit. Onboard credit is one of my go-to options.
You know it. Okay, how about owner's suite?
Owner. Now that I don't know. What is an owner's suite? Surely it's not someone that owns part of the cruise line.
No, it's a Mac Daddy. It's like the highest level of suite. You know, you got suites and then you got owner suites. You know, you get to pretend like you're an owner on the ship.
Like the
even though you're not.
presidential suite that we filmed?
Yes. Yep.
That presidential suite that we filmed had a wraparound balcony. You went out of the living room, literally a living room, around the balcony and into the master bedroom.
Yeah.
Good morning, Shanster. So nice to have you with us.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to you too. Okay, so we also have we don't need that one. We don't need that word.
What was that word?
Passenger capacity.
Passenger capacity. How many passengers can fit on this cruise ship? And CME Traveling is joining us. Good morning, CME.
And they're following right behind us today.
Yes, they are. 8:30.
You know, passenger capacity, really, there's two lines of that. They go by double occupancy. In other words, if they got 1,000 cabins on the ship at double occupancy, that's 2,000 people. But that's not the maximum capacity, because some of those cabins got fold down beds, so you can put 3 or even 4 people in there. If you fill up all of them, sometimes you can go from 2,000 to like 2,500.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's your maximum capacity.
So here's the Gaylords.
One I have had to explain a few times is the elusive hand pay.
Hand pay.
Hand pay.
Is
Okay.
that like tipping them?
Hand pay.
They used to call it palm paying. You know, it's like you just kind of swiped it in the palm of their hand without anybody seeing that you bribed them.
Let us know. Let us know in the chat, John. I'm curious. What is that?
And good morning to Pedroza Travels.
That's right. We're going to be with John Sunday.
This Sunday. Yes. John, what time is that Sunday?
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, you know. Okay.
Yeah.
So sorry.
See, I wrote it down. 7 p.m. our time, 4 o'clock his time, because he's on the West Coast. So if you're somewhere in the middle, it's either going to be 5 or 6 o'clock, depending on where you live.
5 or 6.
But 7 o'clock Eastern Time, Sunday.
And so Pedroza Travel knows what hand pay is. He says it's awesome.
Hand pay is awesome. Well, somebody pay me with some
Here's
hand.
Law Jones.
So maximum capacity doesn't have to do with the drink package. Squeaky for Law. Actually, it probably should, though.
It should. I think it should.
Oh, and I want to make sure we tell on Pedroza Travel Sunday, we're going to be talking about the differences between Princess and Carnival. And so we have a little bit of experience in that.
We do?
We do. We're platinum on both, so we've done a lot of cruises on both. How about that? I am on the ball, according to Pedroza Travel. That's why I'm rocking like this. I'm hoping I don't fall off.
Good grief. Here's the Gaylords.
In the casino, if you win over $1,199, they come give you the cash because you have to do tax information. What?
Did not know that was hand pay. Okay, I get it now. I get that now. And that explains why on our group cruise, Christy Chapman is she's in charge of our slot pool, because it's not just us. We want to include everybody. So if you're on our group cruise and you'd like to have a job, we'd be more than glad to give you a job.
Oh yeah.
And they did say something about that if it was a certain dollar amount of winnings, that she would do the tax information for us. So that's what it means.
Okay. So if we win over $1,199, how about that? Well, now we know. Thank you for that information. Yes. See the stuff you can learn here.
You can learn everything in Sea Lake Journeys. And Foodie Vacation says my maximum capacity is 3 drinks. My maximum capacity is 5.
No, it ain't.
Although I'd like to have more than 5, Chet won't let me.
And that's spread out
because he thinks he's the boss of me.
Well, because I am. No, somebody has to be the boss of her. Otherwise, she gets out of control.
You gonna read these chats or what?
I am. Oh, Sharon says, I live in South Georgia, Chet. What time will it be for me? It will be at 7 p.m. on Sunday.
That's right.
That's right.
Okay.
All right. Oh, so we got the petit fours.
Oh, that's a dress.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's a petit four dress.
It's a small bite-sized confectionery or savory appetizer from the French for small vin, often found at resorts, also on cruise ships.
And most of the time, they have that white icing on them that is a form of fondant with the little flowers on top. But petit fours are dresses as well.
Yeah, it's sort of like a canapé. A canapé we talked about back when we was in the letter C.
There you go.
Everybody know what the word port means. Port.
Yep. Port. It's a wine.
No.
Yeah, it is.
It's the left side of the ship. If you're driving the ship, left.
It's port. Also in my glass on occasion.
And this is why somebody has to be in control. How about that?
Here's Pedroza Travels.
Isn't it funny how a word can be two totally different things?
Absolutely.
That's right. It really can.
It really can. Because a port can be in my glass.
And a port can be on the left side of the
ship. Good morning to Tanisha. She brings us the day of the day.
Hey, Tanisha. She says, good morning, everybody. Happy National Corned Beef and Cabbage Day.
I love some good corned beef and cabbage. My goodness.
It's ironic that it's on Happy St. Patrick's Day.
That's because it's an Irish dish.
Yeah, really. And oh my God, it's Friday. Finally decided to get up and celebrate. Woohoo! Thank you, Tanisha, for bringing us the day of the days.
I would really like some corned beef and cabbage. Oh my God, that sounds amazing. I haven't had that in a long
You know what? I could eat that too.
Yeah.
I could eat that.
Here's See Me Traveling.
So the person in charge of the slot pool will get all the points or time of their card in the machine. Heads up. Looks good for them. Yeah.
I'm not really sure how it works.
I imagine that's what it would be. I'm not sure either.
I think it's that obviously I don't know how it works. We don't gamble. Yeah. But they know what they're doing, so we trust them.
And we're
that's all I can say.
Somebody has to do it, and we've already had a volunteer for it, and we've got Christy going to be in charge of that thing because she knows what she's doing in that stuff.
And TNT, they've done a slot pool as well.
Yeah.
So we just never done one. We really honestly have no clue how it works.
We're just going to say, here's my $20.
But I do know that when you win something big, the 20 people that are involved in the slot pool are not the 20 people that pay the taxes. You know, somebody gets the winnings and they divide it amongst everybody, but somebody has to claim the taxes.
So they might be getting that credit, maybe that See Me Travel's talking about, but they also get the tax hit. So it's I guess it's going to be a wash. We'll find out more about that when we do it though next year, and then we'll let you know how
honestly,
it goes.
We don't gamble. Cruising for One taught us how to gamble a little bit on a poker machine.
One machine, yeah. We played one machine.
Yeah. So something we know nothing about.
Know nothing about it.
And here's some comments here.
We are cooking corned beef tonight.
Oh, I wish I could come over there, but you're on the other side of the United States.
I have never gambled on board.
We've not either.
Well, just that one time. Yeah, that was just to burn off the onboard credit.
Well, in the years back when you had to have nickels for the.
Oh, yeah. We spent $2. We spent a roll of nickels.
Yeah. Here we go. Read the chat.
Chancellor says, yes, they do get points. I run slot pools on the cruises all the time. Okay. Chancellor knows how this works. Okay. So they do get the points, whatever that means.
But I think it's the bonus that they get, that now they also have to claim this on their taxes. So they've got to, it could make their income go into a totally different income category for the year, you know? So I think it's a fair trade.
Yeah, we're cool letting them do it because they volunteered and they know what they're doing. So Chancellor says, but sometimes it doesn't end up being a ton of points. Can't even get the drink package most of the time. Oh, that's for See Me Traveling. Just giving info to folks. Yeah,
that's what it's all about.
And thank you for that, Kurt, because that was a great topic to bring up because that's something we don't know about, and now we got some good answers.
We don't claim to know everything. We are very willing to say we don't know. And anything is possible. Good morning.
Hey, anything.
And here's Pedroza Travel.
Almost all cruise ships you have to walk through the casino, but I don't understand the machines. Yeah, we don't either. We understand you usually got to go take a deep breath and run through it.
And I kind of like to stand there and watch people gamble, but I don't to me, gambling is something that, because it involves your money, I kind of feel like it's kind of a private thing. And I don't want people to think I am, doing something evasive by watching them.
Yeah,
but I do find it very fascinating.
Yeah, I like the nice bright colors and things spinning around and the neat sounds. It's a very entertaining place to be.
Yeah. So here's Shanster.
Yes, a big win will have to be claimed by the host, but that tax money comes right out of the winnings before it is split. Between everyone.
Yes.
That's good to know too then. So if you do hit, let's say that $1,200 and you go over that mark, they're going to take the taxes out first. We'll say, $300. Right. So then the other, $900 gets divided. Okay, that's good.
Right. And so then Pedrosa's Travel says, then what is the point? Well, we're going to find out here in a minute.
We'll find out. Yeah, what's the advantages of having onboard credit? Oh, some great advantages. We always have onboard credit. I get $100 on a 7-day cruise, $100 for military. I get $100 for shareholders, and then whatever we happen to get from a travel agent. Okay, so let's say we got another $50 there. We got $250 when we get on the ship. But we've already bought the drink package, so we're not spending the money on that. But sometimes we either like to go to the spa.
We spend a lot of onboard credit in the spa.
Or
specialty dining.
Photographs.
Jewelry in the jewelry store.
There you go. Jewelry.
T-shirts, hats on the ship.
We bought jackets to take to Alaska with us. So there's all kinds of other stuff. You can go play bingo. You can go to the casino if you do that kind of thing.
You can use onboard credit for anything on the ship.
Stuff, yes. So it's great. Even pay for a shore excursion if you book one on board.
Exactly.
So that money can go a lot of places.
And here's our last comment, and then we got to go.
Oh my goodness, it's 8:30. Onboard cruising is awesome. I need to remember to ask my shareholder credit. Yes, you do.
So you fill out a form and send it in, and they before you get on the ship, you can see it on your account. You automatically have that much onboard credit. You can't do it once you're on the ship. That's the bad thing.
I try to do it at 60 days out. Mine's done.
Here we go.
I didn't know we get 190 points
for military.
Well, you get $100 onboard credit for a 7-day cruise with Carnival or Princess.
So I've got to go to work. We thank you all for visiting this morning. Remember, the raid parade is this afternoon.
Yes, it is.
And until tomorrow morning, we will see you around the channel.
See you around the channel.